Hello, welcome again to our channel AI Made It Easy. Okay, I'm Alberto Badia, the CEO of HoloNeos. Today we are going to try to explain what is generative AI, what is applications like ChatGPT or other similar ones that are used frequently. I will explain you how they actually work and what they actually are. How I'm going to do it, I'm going to use a couple of analogies and I'm going to explain you the process, okay? Let's imagine that you were able, or some machine was able to read all the information that is available in internet, in any library, in any electronic library in the world. You will be reading books and books and books and books and books and books, and you have no idea of anything at all. You are just reading these books. Then suddenly you are asked to continue a sentence, okay? You read, for example, what is the capital of Spain? Or the capital of Spain is, and if you have been reading all these many books, you probably found this same sentence, and you know that after that it comes Madrid, okay? Or 90% of the times comes Madrid, and somebody say Barcelona or Paris or whatever, okay? What I'm describing, multiply by 1 million or 1 billion or whatever figure you want to do, is exactly what generative AI does, okay? Generative AI trains what is called transformers to basically read all this information again and again and again and again, and based on that information, be able to produce the next word. We use a technical word called token, which is very similar to a word. Basically, it starts to concatenate these tokens or these words, one after the other, in a far more sophisticated way that I said before. Like in the case of the US, we say Washington, D.C. It's already two words, okay? So this is the process, okay? So in reality, when you answer or ask a question, or you send a prompt here in your computer, what is happening is that the system is trying to predict the sequence of words that would better fit that answer. I will give you another analogy, which is, for instance, you have seen this contest in TV where they ask the public, okay, the people they're attending, okay? So if you ask this question, what is the capital of Spain? People will vote, and you will choose the most popular answer, okay? That's exactly the process. And actually, there is a way to basically generate aleatory combinations that don't choose the main response and etc. Okay? So that is the process that leads to the generation of an answer in generative AI. There is no thinking process, is not any other process that try to predict what is the best suited answer to the question. But there is something else you need to know. Every time that you send a prompt and you say to your computer even, hello, the artificial intelligence there, the generative AI, the transformers, the bots, all the infrastructure behind, but particularly the model that is processing that, is not receiving that simple hello. It's receiving probably an input that is 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 tokens. And you will wonder, why is that? Very simple, because the bots, the transformers, don't have any memory. They have to receive all the information at once. So what we have to do when we process your prompt and it says hello, we have to tell a number of things. Please be polite. Please remember that your name is Dara. Please remember that the user is called Roberto. Okay, all this information is compiled and put together as a context together with the answer with the question that you are. So there is two parts in the process of answering your request, also in HoloNeos. The first part is getting your prompt putting all this information that includes the memories, the rules, like how we want to behave, of respect, of not avoiding certain words, etc. We process that, we convert to a language that is able to be used by the computer, like we translate from English to Chinese or Japanese or Spanish. And then when it's done, the second part is when we start, or the transformer starts to produce these tokens, this sequence one by one, where finish giving you a sentence, two sentences, or an algorithm, or whatever you are actually asking. I hope this clarifies for you what is generative AI. Thank you very much. We will be welcoming your questions in our channel, AI Made Easy.